How do you bring this understanding to your, working with clients as a coach?
Interesting question. Because I've always had real resistance to being a three principles coach. I've always felt like, I don't know enough, I need to know more, I don't know, people have been around this for 30 years, but I just come from that place of what I know. So I don't go into a place with a client and have any idea about talking to them about the principles. The principles is just there in how I live, in how I coach, in how I am in my relationship, in how I am with my kids. So there's no difference. That's the three principles. I just have that awareness, that understanding. And so I coach from that place, I live from that place. And there's times, when I'm coaching a client, where it's like, what a great opportunity to talk about thought. What a great opportunity to talk about consciousness. I don't tend to use those terms, just because for me I talk in a different way. But it's the same stuff. As Sid Banks says, it's not about the words. And so I know when I speak from my wisdom, I don't need to be specific about words. So I show up with clients and share who I am, share my understanding.
And as the latest members of Stars of Wellbeing, what would you like to bring to the people watching, interacting with us?
What would I like to share? For me, a part of it is sharing part of my journey. I found when I talk to different people, when they share their experience, when they share their insights, who they're being, that's been some of the most powerful insights for me. So it's not about teaching, training, educating, it's just about showing up as who I am and giving other people that same opportunity. Yeah, I used to think it was about teaching people the principles. I used to think I'd have to go out there and explain what it meant, and I'd always forget. But what I did find has been quite powerful is just showing up and sharing what I know, on whatever level that is. I tend to get into lots of conversations with people that are struggling with certain parts of their lives, and so I share often how I see it, very simply. I share my thoughts on the thought, and it seems to help. Sometimes it seems to inspire people to go do something different. So for me, it's not about going out there and having a big plan of I want to make a difference, change the world. Because I think we can make a difference and change the world with every connection we make with every person every day. Just by showing up in that way. And sharing what we know, sharing our understanding.
Well, there's a fantastic intention. If I read your bio, there's a fantastic intention in there to, impact people, to see the possibilities for themselves in their lives.
I think as a coach, that's the biggest thing for me, is to not teach, not show them anything other than create a space for them to see what I see, to see how amazing they are, to see how capable, to see what amazing things they can do. Because I see so many people every day, not just clients, that don't see that. that miss it completely. And that, to me, it's like they're staring in my face how amazing these people are. And I feel overwhelmed to kind of make a creative space for them to see that, because I know that people have done that for me. And it was effortless. Just walking out your front door and connecting with people. You know, putting something up on the Stars site, sharing where you're at on that day in that moment. That in itself can be enough. So that's where I'm at. That's what I want to do. Because for me, in the sharing that I've had from other people, that's where I've gained my biggest insights. That's where I've realised that it's all about what's inside of me. And no one's different. Everyone's the same. Everyone has that same capacity. They just don't quite see it sometimes.
Cool. Well, welcome.
Thank you.